Here are the 7 ways successful people stay calm at work and manage stress more effectively. The first one, focus on what you can control, not what you can't control. Our biggest cause of stress is when we feel things are out of control. The crazy thing about that feeling is a lot of stuff is out of our control. Now, Stephen Covey famously talked about the circle of influence versus the circle of concern in his incredible book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Now, we spend most of our lives in the circle of concern. These are things we can't control, like the weather, the manager we're given at work, work changes in hierarchy, right? Those are things that we can't control. When we talk about these things, when we think about these things, when we discuss these things, we end up feeling more stressed because you don't get more control by talking about them more. But actually, when we live in the circle of influence, that's where all the impact is. Our performance, our network at work, our understanding of key skills required, our speed at learning a new skill. These are things that we can control. And these are the things we give the least energy and time to in the workplace. The most successful people in the workplace are reducing their stress by focusing on what they can control. Step number 2, think ahead and expect change. Our desire for things to stay the same is probably one of the root causes of our suffering, because nothing stays the same. When you accept that, when you think ahead and you expect change, and you are constantly changing and growing and learning, you master the ability to be comfortable with change. Now, when you think ahead and you plan for change and prepare, that makes a difference. I always say when things are going well, that's when you work harder and smarter. That's when you go deeper. Now, I've found this so useful, consistently expecting change, knowing things won't stay the same. Now, number 3, it's your network is your net worth, right? In the workplace, as an entrepreneur, whatever it is, your relationships are the most important thing. And everyone will tell you that workplace is about not what you know, but who you know. But we really get to know people beyond our team and our manager. And it's so vital we spend time connecting and understanding other areas of the business, expanding our knowledge, and also becoming embedded into the larger organization. The reason why we have stress in the workplace is we think we have no options. And when I say options, I mean inside and outside of the company. When you know that there's a demand for you inside and outside of the company because of your relationships, you reduce your stress because you now realize that you're not dependent. The point I was making earlier, the moment you feel you're dependent, your stress increases because now you think this one person and this one place is the only place I'll get work. But when you know there are other options and you've explored them, you feel much more confident. Number 4, keep learning and make yourself more valuable. Do you need to learn cryptocurrency? Do you need to learn about virtual reality or augmented reality? What's happening in your industry? What are the conversations that are happening in your industry and parallel industries that could disrupt it? Are you aware of those conversations? This will also boost your confidence and reduce stress. See, when you can listen to a conversation and add more value based on your external reading, that's going to make you feel more valued. It's also going to make you more valuable. It's those of us that have continuous, consistent learning in our lives that makes all the difference. Tip number 5, focus then free method. This is the method I call the focus free method. This is to overcome that 2 hours of distraction and being interrupted every 7 minutes. You should create work chunks in around 60 to 90 minute bursts of focus and then have around 10 to 15 minutes free time. Principle number 6, we have to remove self-imposed stress. Again, going back to what you can control. You can't control someone else, but you can control self-imposed stress. If you see stress as something that you can use positively, you can allow it to help you be focused and change its experience. Attitudes and perceptions towards stress actually change the way stress affects you. If you see stress as bad and negative, your experience of it will be bad and negative. If your feeling towards stress is positive and that you can use and engage it and that it can make you focused and attentive, then that's what it will do. You can use your stress to learn about something you don't know, or you can use your stress to make you feel terrible and drag you down low. It's your choice. The seventh way successful people can stay calm in the workplace is breathe. Breathing is linked to every major emotion. When you stress, your breathing changes. When you cry, your breathing changes. When you're happy, your breath changes. Use your breath as your partner to help you calm, relax, balance, find peace and ease. Don't underestimate your breath. It's connected to every one of your emotions.